Hey everyone, get ready for a truly spectacular and surprising show. Out of the blue, Joe appears like a god descending from heaven. Who won this year? The curious soul strikes again. Is it him again? Lazy Tilda sways and lifts up the trophy. It has Joe's name on it. Suddenly, an evil plan pops into his head. Lazy Tilda struts into the makeup room, ready for some mischief. This is Joe's personal territory. That tiny alligator has grown into a giant. Lazy Tilda opens Joe's medicine cabinet, expecting secrets. Just like in the video, it's packed with all sorts of meds. She saunters back to the award scene, casually asking her colleague, if constipated, can use animal laxatives. Really? The guy exclaims, of course. Watch the dosage. The guy jots down the dosage, and Lazy Tilda returns to the makeup room, ready to pull off a sensational stunt. She slyly mixes the alligator laxative into Joe's stimulant. Just as she wraps things up, Joe walks in. They awkwardly greet. Lazy Tilda whispers, "You look so tired." Joe hears this and instantly whips out an energy pill, chugs it down like there's no tomorrow. Announcement, award ceremony starting soon. Nominated guests, please hurry. Joe was about to leave when he suddenly felt uneasy in his stomach. Hold on a moment. This really isn't good at all. Whoa, Lazy Tilda pauses for a moment. That noise sounds weird. She hurriedly opens the door and finds Joe sprawled on the floor thinking, this guy has no heartbeat. She pulls out the note from her colleague. 90 milligrams, that's correct. But then she notices the awful truth. She grabbed the wrong one. 0.6 milligrams. Lazy Tilda is now in full-on panic mode. If they investigate, she could be headed to jail. Calming down to think, she heads back to the makeup room, digs out the stimulant bottle from the trash, planning a chilling scheme. Lazy Tilda goes to grab some cookies. Joe mentioned in a video that this is the alligator's favorite snack. Just need to lure the little guy to. Unfortunately, the little alligator isn't interested in Joe. Lazy Tilda brainstorms and dashes to the stage rise. She hastily races back and swiftly shoves the ice into the little alligator's nostrils, bearing in mind that just a few days ago, this little creature was still so adorable. Charlie accidentally pokes at Florida and hits a wildlife rescue center. The head honcho thinks Charlie is a good guy and asks for a little help. Charlie loves to help. The head honcho pulls out a phone, mentioning they've been keeping tabs on Joe, who's been recklessly drugging the alligators. This is animal cruelty. If Charlie is willing, can he sneak the alligator out? Charlie agrees instantly, and the event unfolds on Oscar night. He poses as a waiter to sneak into the event, and is shocked by what he finds. Why are there so many cops? The little alligator ponders on the radio. Of course, the Florida police Oscars are all cops. Charlie, deflated, searches backstage and spots the little alligator. Just as he enters, Lazy Tilda walks in too. Charlie approaches and asks, "What's up?" And Lazy Tilda sighs, "This darn award ceremony has tortured me for 7 minutes. Charlie has no time for chit-chat. He sneaks into the tool room, grabs some pliers, snips the lock, and ties the alligator. In the fleeting moment when their gazes meet, it's an incredibly magical sensation, as if time has come to a halt. Charlie tugs the rope, but the alligator doesn't budge. He asks, "What now?" The alligator wants cookies. Charlie spots an automatic harvesting machine, sees Joe walking by, and shoves the pliers into it, but the alligator still won't move. Charlie stays, but the shabby pliers get spit out. He sneaks into the cargo. He grabs the cookies and dashes to the changing room, just stepping in when a roar erupts outside. The crime scene is quickly cordoned off. The boss urges Charlie to skedaddle, but his detective spirit is already on fire. Since he's here, he must uncover the truth. Police are busy, and pets that hurt people must be euthanized. The restroom scene is too gruesome. Everyone decides to take a breather and waits for the alligator to fall asleep before proceeding. Amidst the crowd, Charlie spots cookies on the floor. Clearly, someone has been lowering the little alligator. Meanwhile, Lazy Tilda discovers that Joe recorded a video before his death. The audacity. He filmed his own crying session. When posted online, it turned out that those recording glasses had been causing him all sorts of trouble indeed. Now Lazy Tilda must find those darn glasses, or she might end up making new friends in jail. Charlie arrives at the platform, grabs ice, and asks, "Got anything to make the alligator crazy?" The guy replies, "Oh sure, this will work." Lazy Tilda tracks down her colleague and asks if they saw Joe wearing glasses when he opened the door. The colleague recalls they were likely swallowed by the alligator. "No worries. Kill the little alligator and we'll find them." A group of people pours in, only to find out that the little alligator has slithered down the ventilation system. Charlie checks his camera, discovering a bag of ice briefly vanished. Clearly not the alligator. Someone must have done this, but the question remains, who would carry this to feed an alligator? A sort of magical tension fills the air. Every week, in Florida, police begin hunting for the alligator. Charlie finds it first munching on cookies. As Charlie crouches down, the door bursts open. Lazy Tilda raises her gun, and Charlie quickly stands up to explain. Someone fed this little guy ice, causing him to go wild and eat his owner. He insists that the real culprit is the person, not the animal, so he has to take the alligator out of here. Lazy Tilda nods in agreement. She's on the same page. The two quickly find a cart to stash the alligator. Driving away, Charlie asks Lazy Tilda where they're going. She replies to release it in a swamp. Realizing it's a lie, Charlie quietly follows her. Don't forget to subscribe for even more hilarious adventures and even wilder tales that await you.